Hello and welcome. In this video, I will cover some of the basic HTML elements you will use for marking up text. I'm going to start with the headings. So the heading elements allow you to specify that certain parts of your content are headings or subheadings of your content. Just in the same way that a book has a main title, a chapter, titles and subtitles, an HTML document can also have similar properties. HTML contains 6 heading levels, which are from H1 to H6. The H1 being the largest heading. Normally the most common level used is usually 3 to 4. Most people don't tend to use 5 and 6. So just remember that H1 is the largest, H6 is the lowest. In previous videos, I created this HTML document here, which is rendered as this page. So here we've got a heading tag, which is the H1. You can see here I've used it on line 15. So if I wanted to, for example, add a couple more, I'm just going to copy this. I'm just being lazy here and I paste that a couple of times. And you can see. So what I want to do here, I want to change this to H2. So you can see the different levels of heading tags that you can use. You can see here, this is a H2, which is smaller than the H1. And if I come here, type in H3 and change this to H3, and you can see this is smaller. So this is H1, H2, and H3, depending on how big you want your headings to be on your web page. We have also used the paragraph tag so far in this course. So I'm going to show you an example of using a paragraph tag to mark up or add paragraph to your web page. Inside our document here, you can see on line 18, I've used a paragraph tag to add a paragraph to the page, and you can see the content inside the paragraph says today is a new day, and that's today is a new day displayed. So you can use the paragraph tag to add as many paragraphs as you want and to any areas of your web page or document. Next, I want us to take a look at list. A lot of the web content is made up of lists, and HTML has special elements for these type of lists. Marking up a list or list always consists of 2 elements. The most common list types are ordered and unordered list. The ordered list is represented with the OL tag, and the unordered list is represented with the UL tag. The ordered lists are for lists where the order of the items matters. For example, a recipe where you have to follow the recipe in a certain order. With unordered list, these are lists where the order of the items does not matter. For example, a shopping list, and this is usually wrapped up in a UL tag. So with unordered list, by default, when you create them, they appear as a bulleted list. So I'm going to create an unordered list inside this HTML document. So I've added an extra paragraph here on line 20, which is this text here. So I'm just going to create an unordered list. So to create an unordered list, you do the less than sign, you type in UL, which stands for unordered, and then the greater than sign. You can see it's automatically placed in the opening and the closing. I'm just going to press enter on the keyboard to separate that list. And inside that list, you also need the list tag to list the individual items for the unordered list. So inside there, you type in the LI. Again, you do less than, and then you type in LI to indicate it's a list item, and then a greater than, and inside, in between the list tag is where you list the item. So I'm going to type in kind, and just being lazy here, I'm just going to copy this and paste it a couple of times and just change the content in the list. I'm just going to indent that a little bit. So with the unordered list I've created here, you can see the output here. You can see inside the output is bulleted here. That's the default. When you create an unordered list, by default, when it creates the list, it will have them in a bulleted format, as you can see here on the web page. If I wanted to turn this into an ordered list, I'll just replace the UL with an OL. The list item stays the same. All I need to do is replace the UL with OL, and this with OL, and that will become numbered. So you can see I've replaced the U with the O to show that it's an ordered list, and you can see it has changed from bulleted to an ordered list. You can see it's 1, 2, 3. So that's the main difference. If you want something to be in a specific order, then you have to use the ordered list. If you don't care what order they're in, then use the unordered list. So I'm going to change this back to unordered list and just replace the U with the O. So that's basically how you mark up text. So this illustration here is just very basic level markup. It can get more complex than this, but if you can understand the basic concept, then as you progress to more advanced stuff, you'll be able to have a better understanding of how the whole stuff works. So that's it for this lecture on marking up text. Many thanks for watching, and bye for now.